everybody, it is the Voodoo Doll from Noir Grimoire. Today just a quick video on how to read your ritual glass. Usually when I do a spell, I tell you at the beginning I can't tell anything because I'm waiting for the results at the end. What I'm looking for at the end of the ritual is the imprint on the glass. Does it have a lot of smoke on it? Is it completely clear? What we normally say is if something burns clean, that means that the glass is usually free of any blackness or soot, and it looks like it did when you lit it. It's just basically a clear, clean glass. We like to think that this means that the ritual has strong results, that it's going to manifest very strongly and attach to the target in the way that we intend. If there's blackness on the glass, then we say that there was some interference, be it spiritual, whatever the interference is, we need to do a reading for that, but the glass just lets us know that something is keeping our magic from manifesting at its highest strength, highest potency. So here are the glasses that I normally use. These are probably what you use, regular glass. I went ahead and I did 4 rituals this week and I saved all the glasses. I lit all of these rituals at the same time, and 3 of them were the same, 1 was different. So let's look at the glass. So all lit on the same day. This one is completely clear. There's not 1 iota of blackness on this one, so that's a clean burn. It's a very strong ritual, and I expect this client to have amazing results. I expect them to get exactly what they wanted because it doesn't look like there's any interference here. Then we have this one here. It has quite a bit of blackness on it. Now, you have to take into account too, sometimes you have too many herbs inside the glass and it is emitting a lot of smoke. Sometimes the wick is bad and it's constantly smoking. That's what you need to look for. So you're going to look inside when your candle is burning. If there's no herbs that are smoking and the wick is not letting off black soot, then we know that this is just our indicator of how this ritual is going. Sometimes the wick gets too close to the glass and it will break the glass, or it will smoke up the glass. So you have to tend to these every day when you're burning these 5-day candles. So this one has a little bit of soot on it. It looks like it started burning clear at the end. So, you know, I would just tell a client, look, there's some blackness at the beginning. It looks like there's a little breakthrough at the end, but there's a lot of interference here in the beginning. So we need to probably do this again and do a reading on it first and then figure out which way we need to go because something is interfering with this one. Not too bad though. All these came out pretty good. None of them are solidly black. I've had some that come out black like they've been painted. This one, again, not too much on that one. That one's pretty good. Again, the wax on the bottom of this one didn't burn all the way. I don't read that. Some people say, oh, you know, it's an omen, it's not gonna go through because it didn't burn all the way. This one particularly, the wick just went out in the bottom. When these tall glasses, sometimes it just goes out. It gets weak and it goes out, and it's almost impossible to light it again because there's no oxygen or whatever at the bottom. So when you keep trying to light it, it just puffs out. So I'm not reading too much into that. I'm just looking at the actual glass itself, and it's okay. It looks pretty good. And this last one we have, this one again has a lot of blackness on it. You know, maybe 1/3 of the glass is black. Definitely some interference in there. It did burn clean at the end, but we want to know what this is. So that's why we're going to do a reading to figure out what that is. So very simple and short video. If you're doing your own rituals and you keep getting blackness on your glasses and it's the whole entire glass, then you need to do a reading or have a reading done and figure out why, what interference it is, and then probably repeat it. Keep a journal. Keep a journal of your results. You'll start to intuitively feel what things mean to you. Some people don't read the glasses at all. Some people don't even work with encased candles. They use the actual clean candle that doesn't have any glass, and then they read the wax. I don't do that. So it depends on what is most comfortable for you. So that is how I determine how I need to do a working, how I need to proceed forward when I'm doing 7-day or 5-day ritual glasses. Also, I said I lit all these at the same time. They're usually burnt out in 5 days. One of these burned out in 2.5 days. So that's extremely, extremely strong. I think it was one of the ones that had a little blackness on it. Burnt out in 2.5 days. Now that's strong as hell. That never happens. So make sure that you always write down the abnormal. Do a reading, figure out what it means, and then proceed forward. Sometimes you have to do it again. Sometimes even though there's a little blackness on it, you don't have to do it again. Read your cards. Read your cards or have a card reader read it for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with hiring someone to read your cards. If you're a witch, you can do ritual, but you can't read cards, and just have somebody read it for you. Send them a picture, tell them the situation and have them do a general reading into it for you. So there you have it. I hope you're all having a wonderful and prosperous week, and I will see you soon. Bye.